Hi, my name is Payton Jarzyna, and I'm a senior majoring in advertising and creative writing at the University of Illinois. Today I'll be talking to Professor Young in the math department for the 940 Feet series. Thank you, Professor Young, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little about yourself. Who are you and what is your area of expertise?
So I'm an assistant professor in the mathematics department, and my area of study is mathematical physics, and in particular, I study the classification of quantum phases of matter.
Cool. Yeah. What do you find most interesting about mathematics as a field?
Mathematics is really a language that's universal. People all over the world work on the same questions and really study the same objects. I think that's really beautiful, and it's so impactful in our everyday lives.
Cool. What is your favorite course to teach and why?
I love teaching linear algebra. It's this interesting time in a student's career where they're transitioning from more computational mathematics to theoretical mathematics. And I think it's really interesting to work with students during this time and help them make that transition.
When do students usually take that course?
Usually either their second or third year of undergrad.
What's a project you're working on right now that you're excited about?
Yeah, so I'm working on this question related to a model for what's called the fractional quantum Hall effect. And in particular, this is going to be a type of system that's really integral for developing quantum computers.
Okay.
And I've been working on a conjecture that's been open for 40 years. We've made some good progress, and some of the tools we've developed along the way should be useful for other models as well.
Cool. Yeah. What inspires you most about working with students?
I love seeing that moment on their face where they understand the concept that I'm trying to teach them or trying to get them to understand. It's such a rewarding moment.
Yeah. What do you find most rewarding about being a professor?
Oh, I think that getting to be part of this academic environment where you really value academic thought and research and rigor. I think it's such an interesting place to be.
With everything going on in the world, why study mathematics? What is especially important about mathematics right now?
As I said before, it really touches so many areas of our lives. Math can be used to study things like gerrymandering. It can be used to develop quantum computers. It can be used to study cancer research. So it's really this integral subject that's used throughout all of science.
What's one piece of advice you'd give your 18-year-old self?
I would tell myself to be brave. Go out and take risks. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, when you're young in particular, you have all of this time in front of you. Do something exciting with yourself.
Describe U of I in 3 words.
I would say it's welcoming, it's innovative, and it's home.
What's your favorite season on campus and why?
So this is actually my first semester here, so I have to go with fall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea, and where would you get it?
I really love both. They're both great. But in the winter and fall, when the weather starts to change, I really love drinking tea. And I'm excited to check out the Walnut Street Tea Company in downtown.
Campus squirrels, overrated or underrated?
Underrated for sure. I had a squirrel jump on my window this morning. It was absolutely hilarious.
And orange or blue?
I have to go with orange. It was my high school color.
All right. Thank you for joining us again, Professor Young, and thank you all for joining us for 940 Feet.